Aiden. More is always less, I'm trying to understand. They say never second guess, because first always wins. I shouldn't let a person turn the page on my book like this, so I flip the script to cursive, I don't want this to end. I need to know what's next, I want to change. Flip the coin his heads, take a chance. This is what I'll use to my advantage.
Alright, welcome back to On The Rise podcast. I'm here with ADN J, local Colorado rapper. I just want to sit up here and conversate with you a little bit, talk to you, get to figure out who you are, what you do, and how others can probably get into doing what you do, business-wise. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead, take the floor. What's your name?
My name is ADN J. My real name is Aiden. Not too different, but I shortened the spelling because my name is so hard to spell. No one could spell it. So
how's your regular name spelled?
It's AEDAN, and no one would.
AED what?
Yeah, exactly. No one knows how to spell it.
Ian?
Nope.
Ian?
Nope.
I heard you say it. That's crazy.
I see. It happens to everyone.
AED,
It's crazy.
Ian?
So then I shortened it to ADN.
ADN.
Just like that.
There's no playing with it.
No
ADN.
playing. No playing.
So you're a musician, man. How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
You're 19 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Being from, the generation you're from, what do you think your favorite topic of music is to discuss to your audience?
I would say hip hop, but I feel like that's such a saturated market.
Well, how long have you been doing this?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
So you're still trying to still find your lane
Right.
in this situation.
Yeah.
'Cause you like music. I mean, that's how it usually starts everything.
Oh yeah, I started out in hip hop, so that's where my roots are. My roots are in hip hop. I started out memorizing, some of the greats. And some rappers.
Give me your top five. I need the
top five.
Some of the greats, my man.
Okay.
Use those words.
Some of the greats, but also some artists who rap really fast, so I could, work on my syllable ability.
Correct.
Like Logic said, he's one of my favorite rappers.
All right, so
It's
that's
called
one
your
of them.
syllability.
What was that?
Your syllability.
Your syllability.
Yeah.
I
So how
like
fast you can rap and all that.
Right.
So I used to memorize some of his songs just to get better at that, and then I got into writing my own songs, and now here I am.
Favorite Logic song?
Favorite Logic song is probably Indica Badu.
Ooh, I love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's a good pick. That's a
Yeah.
good pick.
So he's up there with my top five. Mac Miller for sure.
Okay.
Mac Miller, Tupac, got into him early. Let's see. Joyner Lucas.
Jonas, man, say I like bars. Man,
Yeah,
I
like-
substance.
That's
we're
like
at
up
4
there.
right now.
That's up there. So, Joyner. Whew. Yeah. Who am I listening to? Besides rappers, though, one of my favorite artists right now is probably Dominic Fike. If you've ever heard of him, you might know from the show Euphoria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one was he?
He has the apple on his face. The little apple. Curly hair. You might know him, but he's like
Was
an indie artist.
Was he like the little Mexican kid?
I think so.
Yeah, they ended up dying.
Oh shit, really?
Did he die? Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't even watch the show, but
You didn't watch the show?
No, but I love his music.
Euphoria is gas, actually. At first, I was like, man, I don't want to watch no melodrama, no female melodrama.
Yeah.
But this shit actually, it touches on a lot of things, just like as far as addiction goes.
Right.
And how when I know you've seen it, some people that are addicted, but they think they're best friends with their dealer.
Oh,
you
boy.
know what I'm saying?
Oh, I bet it gets crazy.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of crazy shit.
The show is pretty cool, man. So, so you said, what's his name again?
Dominic Fike. Dominic Fike. If you ever check someone out today, it would be him. For those of you who are watching, Dominic Fike inspired me to do what I do recently. Of course, I've had so many inspirations, but he really kind of broke down like the barrier of what a genre is. He mixes hip hop, hip-hop, rock and roll, and it just like inspired me to get out of that box of I'm a rapper. Like, I'm an artist, so I make what I want to make, what I feel, and I get what I feel out clearly in a way that I can express myself and hopefully help other people along, with myself and figuring out who I am along the way. So I'm here to spread awareness to mental health. I put a lot into my lyrics, so I want to make sure that everyone can hopefully understand what I'm saying or relate to what I'm saying on a deeper level, and that's what I live for when I make music. I do this so I can help other people.
Okay. So what would be a 5-year, you said you've been doing this for 5 years, they say it takes 7 years to become a professional. Where would you project this career of yours trying to take place in the next 5 years? This is you looking to the camera and manifesting. Where do you see this?
I'm gonna be one of the greatest artists alive. I'm not just saying that. I have a purpose, and I'm going to manifest that purpose, and I am doing so as we speak. So wherever I am in 5 years, it's gonna be where I want to be. And there's so many different idealisms of what success is, and what that is from everyone else's perspective. But besides everyone else's perspective of what success is, my idea of success would be loving what you do, creating an impact, and accepting that you're going to have lows and you're going to have highs, but being okay with that and knowing that everything is going to be all right. And I could have as much money as that doesn't matter. It's not about the money, it's about the purpose. It's about my purpose. It's about what I'm trying to do for other people, what I'm trying to do for myself, finding myself along the way, and having an impact. So I'm gonna do whatever I have to do and whatever is necessary to make that impact on everyone I can. So I'm gonna spread as far as the universe will let me, and there's no limit to what I can do or what anyone else can do. So I'm chasing this. And I used to be unsure of what I wanted to do, or oh my god, they're gonna think this about me. But no, like,
It's called imposter syndrome.
yeah.
There's an actual medical term for that thought process. It's called imposter syndrome. It's the idea of thinking that they're going to find out about me and I'm not as good as I say I am.
Right.
What would you say is your greatest obstacle today? If you just had this 1 or 2 tools, it would probably launch you forward just a little bit.
1 or 2 tools. Well, a creative director, I would say. Someone that could film with me, make content with me, and help me get my vision out, because sometimes it's hard to do that when you just have a phone. It's just you
Correct.
in your room. But I've been doing it so far. Haven't blown up or anything, but having really clean professional content would definitely help. Help with my engagement, possibly getting more recognition on social media, go viral possibly. But I would say just someone who could edit, because you can't do everything. That's all I'm gonna say, is you can't do everything yourself.
You need a team.
You need a team. Exactly.
Got to be able to delegate responsibilities to other folks.
Right.
And it's got to be the folks that you can trust to do the best that can be done.
Right. Exactly. And my second tool would probably be some sort of record deal or something that could help market me to a wider audience, because I have the sound. and it takes a while to work on your sound and figure out who you're gonna be in your music. But I feel like I've found that, and we're progressing every day. But I found something solid that I have confidence in,
Speaking
enough
of
to believe. And
who do you think your sound would pair with? Like right now, if we can bring somebody to Colorado to do a song, just Andy J, like who would they?
who would I do a song with? Oof.
Who would you sound good on a song with? Like if you guys put something like Lil Wayne and Drake, they always sound amazing on the track together. Who would compliment you and sound just as good on the track with you? Even Future and Drake. I mean, it's kind of not fair because Drake got the stimulus package. Who don't sound good with Drake? No.
Drake.
Drake. He said, you know what? When I think about it, Drake.
I don't know. He's always been. Oh, I forgot to mention Drake in my top 5.
Drake is in your top.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure. He's. And with you being 19, he has been like probably a hit since you were 4 years old. You feel what I'm saying?
He's still doing it.
Like still making hits. That's like.
He's up here, man. It's inspiring to see that.
Like really, like I mean, like. Yeah, I through the years I went through my Drake emotions. I'm sure like everybody that started out as a fan, like, I like Drake, I hate Drake, I like Drake. But the bottom line about Drake is he don't miss.
Exactly.
And that is,
it's undeniable.
Like the man.
It's undeniable greatness.
Undeniable. It's this shit that even a person that's not a fan, like Meek Mills, wasn't really a fan of Drake, but you see who he went and did another song with. Even after all the ruckus, like you gotta let shit like that rest on your mind. Like, why do you think he would? Because he knows the rules. This man don't miss. He's Steph Curry from the line. He don't hit.
Exactly.
What are we trying to do? And see, a lot of people I feel like in the music industry is chasing popularity. That's why I did this podcast show, because I want to sit up here and pick what's good over what's popular. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I feel like there's so many hidden gems. And in my city of Colorado, and naturally across America, that the hidden gems is like they need to be discovered. Right. You know what I'm saying? There was like real. I mean, just this year alone, I've met some of the most talented, could sell 1 million records as artists and businesses. I've met small businesses like, damn, you're just a food truck. You do a lot. You offer a whole different. I know this one. Yakos and BB's, they have this international cuisine food truck. So they got Italian food on one side of the menu, and then on the other side of the menu they change it up like every month to like Chinese, Mexican food. Just change up the cuisine.
Is it good?
It's good. It's good. I'm like, damn. They just started, but they got a food truck. But it's like, man, there is gems.
Right.
There are some gems. Like I listen to your music, and I would tell you, I'm not a gasser. I would tell you if it was trash. You do have talent. You are talented. Not only are you talented, you got a way to move the crowd. You move the crowd fluidly. You're interactive. You're engaging. You know what I'm saying? You're up there. You got people up there smiling and happy and laughing all on the stage with you. That's brilliant, bruh. That is what people pay to go see. That's why people take their time. They'll take their little savings and their little monies to go to shows, because that's the feeling they really want. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for being a performer. I caught your show, and then I'm listening to your music on the side, and yeah, you have a it factor.
Thank you.
So I would like to see you continue to push this as well. Like, because come 5 years from now, I would like just to look back at, as we've been probably done a few more interviews, but look back at this one definitely and be like, yeah, we said it would be so. We manifested it.
I love that. I love taking a moment to just look back and see how far you've come. Because so many artists, I've watched so many interviews, they are always on to the next thing right away. And they don't know how to be like, wow, look where I'm at.
Appreciate that moment.
So I'm always working towards the next thing, but I'm appreciating where I'm at right now, right? Like, I just did a show but I got to do the next one. I got to figure out my next release. I got to do all these
When
things.
When is that next show? Have you booked it yet?
Nope, but I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna figure it out. I think that is the best thing. What I have learned with this is when you have a brilliant showing like you did at the show, it's best to keep momentum.
Right.
You're fresh on the people's minds, hearts, and spirits. They love you. You know what I'm saying? So capitalizing on that by keeping that momentum, trying to get on the next show as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? That is some of the advice that I could give as an artist. You know, whenever you are striking fire, don't stop. Even if it's just little flickers. Even if the next show doesn't, you got to keep the momentum going. Keep people. So when, like you said, when people look back, it was like, damn. Even though I never made it to that show, he still was working. He didn't need my acceptance to keep working.
Exactly.
He just kept doing what he does naturally. I mean, what comes great to him, you know.
Yeah.
So 5 years, plan to sit up here, build this nice rap persona. Do you have any ideas on building business outside of rapping?
Yeah, so I plan to make my own website, and I want to sell beats on my website. I already have a BeatStars account. Yeah. So I've been producing for as long as I've been rapping.
What got you into producing? Because that's a whole nother beast in itself.
Oh yeah. I love producing so much.
Yeah.
I can sit in my room, in my studio for hours on end, just perfecting the sound. And then it's crazy to watch it come to life once you add lyrics to it. So that's what just
you
got
make
me
the
to
canvas, then you put that paint on top of it.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you say, oh, that's kind of a picture.
Yeah, right.
That looks nice.
That's what got me in love with it. So, but yeah, making beats.
What are some of your favorite type beats to make? We got trap, we got nostalgia beats.
My roots are in trap, but I can make pop. I can make experimental. I have a lot of experimental stuff. Like whatever sounds good, I just make in the moment. But if you say I want a Baby Keem type beat, I got you.
You gonna make it?
You want to get hype? Let's do it. Let's get hype.
Let's get hype.
Hey. Yeah. But yeah, I love getting hype, but there's always moments when you just make something chill.
There is some moments where you just be so chill. Who you be rapping with here in Colorado? Like, what studios you be going to? Who you be rapping with?
Yes. So, I told myself when I started doing this, I was gonna do it all myself, and I've done most of it myself. So I haven't had to go to any studios. Of course, I have, just to see what it is like. But I made my own studio from scratch, so I have pretty much everything you need to make professional quality sound. And I did that, just by saving up. I worked at Red Rocks. I've worked at most of the venues in Colorado. I've seen T-Pain. Actually held this is a crazy story, but I was working Mission Ballroom when T-Pain came to do a show, and I was working Barricade, so I was like right next to him, and he handed me the mic so he could sign someone's autograph. And you know how he has auto-tune? I was like, woo! in the mic. And it was so funny. It was so funny. I'm like, that sounds good. Okay. Yeah, I was like, woo! And I was like, what? So I love working, and I love working in environments where I could expose myself to music and the industry. So in that, I saved up money from that to build what I have now. And I haven't really had crazy experiences in studios just because I could get what I need done without having to pay someone. So I mix, master, make my own beats.
Efficiency and saving the money at the same time.
Yeah. But I have found some cool artists like RJ the Dawn. So he's an amazing person, amazing individual, and artist. He can freestyle That's all I'm gonna say.
He said, bro, freestyle.
Me and him freestyle all the time. We did it last night in the car. There's nothing like those late night drives.
Those late night freestyle drives. Oh yeah, I already know. Smoking on something.
Yep.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Just letting the beat kick in.
Letting it go.
Hey.
Letting it loose.
Yeah. It's a vibe.
So I love doing that. I love meeting new people, but of course I can't stress this enough. People come and go. You know, some people aren't gonna be for you. And that's what I'm gonna say. Don't get too attached to people. Don't put people on a pedestal. You know, if you want to work with someone and they're like better than you, don't let them tear you down, right? You know your worth, and you need to let other people know your worth, right? As an artist, as a human being, I've run into so many people who've been so disrespectful. Just like, you have those moments when you're just like, why would you do that,
Right.
But looking past that and just realizing that, you know, I could let this go. I could let these people go. If it's not meant to be, then it's not gonna be. So I've learned recently to not force things and to let myself be without having other people around to mess with my head. Of course, finding the right people. I found a couple of those people, and especially when you're an artist, you're gonna know who those people are, who those right people are, if they support you.
Being 19 and being like one of the worst lyrical generations, you know what I'm saying?
Is that really? I mean, I can understand it.
Yeah, we got. I mean, like, you're the generations of the Pop Smokes and the Migos.
Yeah. Okay. You can just stop there.
Smoke Perp, and you know, where do you think you scale lyrically? Like, we'll put you at a Smoke Perp, or we'll put you at
J.
a
Cole,
Logic. I
yeah.
like a J. Cole, a Logic. You feel what I'm saying? Now, where do you put yourself in?
Well, that's what I grew up on, was J. Cole, Kendrick, Logic,
Conscious rap.
conscious rap, but not to the point where it's corny.
Not to the point to where you
So
get,
like, I liked Logic, but he did get a little corny,
He did,
and I
got-
kind of was
I
like,
think it was after that Suicide joint.
yeah, like,
At that Suicide song, bro.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if it was the attention he was getting from it, and he felt like he had to like uphold that, because he was getting like all sorts of other people that wasn't even. They were like, "Oh my gosh, you made the Suicide Prevention song. You were like a genius. Oh, thank you." You know, so he was getting handshakes from people that didn't even know his name a year ago. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if walking into those rooms kind of made him a little more cornier. You know, but hands down, Logic is a fucking beast. Like
he can fucking rap.
bar for bar.
He can rap. His syllable ability. His
Yeah,
syllability. Syllability.
Syllability.
Syllability.
That shit is fire.
Yeah.
So you're from Colorado. You get into any Tech 9 or anything like that?
Yeah.
Any
Take that.
okay, some Tech 9ers, because you know he's Kansas City, Midwest. He loved the Midwest. It's like his touring stumping grounds around in Colorado. He loved them.
Yeah, I saw him when he came to Red Rocks. actually.
Red Rocks.
I couldn't
Sells that
understand.
bitch out every time.
Yeah, I couldn't understand a word he said, but it was still good.
But it was
still good.
It was a vibe.
Yeah. So I used to learn some of his songs too,
Yeah.
like Worldwide Choppers, like this.
That right
fast.
there will help. If you can learn some of the verses on there, that'll clean up your chopper, your syllability. Boy.
Delivery.
Yeah, you definitely be like, yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun, but then I just started making my own songs, and I haven't looked back since. So
Ever been to jail?
one time.
One time. What'd you go for?
Wow, this is crazy. So it was senior ditch day. Okay, that's already bad. Like, it starts there, and then you already know. You already know. But I was about to head off to meet some friends at the Cherry Creek Reservoir to play volleyball and get fucked up. And my mom had recently bought a new Tesla, and I was so hyped to show everyone, and I was like, yeah, this thing can go. Like, it's fun. Because if you know me, I love cars and I love going fast. So, oh boy, that thing went fast.
Said Ricky Bobby.
Yeah. So I pulled up to Cherry Creek Reservoir in my mom's Tesla, vroom vroom, and we had fun, played volleyball, got a little fucked up, and I didn't realize how fucked up I actually was. But I only had like 3 jungle juices, and I thought I was okay, but that was some strong shit.
That was some strong shit. Juice.
And all my friends were like, let's see how fast the Tesla can go. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like trying to get up, and I'm like, I got this, because I am a good driver. I'm like really confident in my driving skills, and I was like, all right, let's do it. I got in that car, I was driving down, I was hitting that gas, and I was doing good. I was staying in the lanes, right? On my way back though, the speeding caught a hold of me, and I was like, I fucking go. So I hit it. I was going like at least 100 and like a 25 or something.
Thing was humming.
It was. That's the thing. You can't even tell how fast it's going because you can't even hear the engine. It doesn't even have an engine. It has a battery.
That's crazy.
So I didn't even know, and I look up, and then there's this turn. I'm like, oh shit. So I was gonna try to make the turn, but the car's all-wheel drive, so I thought I was gonna like flip the car. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make the decision and just go off into the grass. And lucky for me, there's a fucking boulder right in the fucking middle of where I'm going towards, and hit that, cracks the fucking battery. Car's totaled from the jump because the battery is underneath the car. So that's just like done. Suspension got all fucked up because there was a log right after that.
Man, did your mom kill you? Naturally, you're still here, but golly.
Yeah, I didn't even know what to do. The fucking deputy showed up right away. They're like, sir, you're under the influence. And no, I'm done. So I almost spent the night in jail, but they said they weren't like taking like misdemeanors that day or something. So I got so lucky, and even more lucky, it's not on my record, which is crazy because I was 18 at the time, but I guess I was really nice to the deputy, so he kind of like lost the papers or something.
That's a good thing.
Something like that
for you.
But yeah, I did lose my license for 9 months because the DMV is a separate issue.
Yep.
But I didn't have to pay any fines or go to court. So moral of the story, don't drink and drive.
Don't drink, as cliche as it sounds, don't drink and drive. That's crazy. I ain't been arrested for drinking and driving, but I definitely had me in a situation where I said here, I was drinking one time, and I was just driving. I wouldn't drop my girl off, and I was riding back to the house, and I was going Havana, my Havana and Colfax, and I just was going through. I didn't see the stop sign. I clipped the car and hit it hard. I'm talking about, I look back in my rearview mirror and that thing is spinning. Oof. I just kept on going though, because I was just on some bullshit time. I was like, man, I got to get out of here.
Yeah, but you didn't want to wait around there.
Don't drink and drive.
They were okay though, right?
Oh, I assumed. I looked at the news and I didn't see like, a person killed.
Person killed.
So no. You know what I'm saying?
They just had a little fun to spin around.
Just a fun, it didn't flip the car. I saw the car just spin. I was like, oh, hey, that's crazy. Yeah, man. So, as we sit up here and wrap this up for On the Rise podcast show, is there any way that people can get a hold of you, listen to your music, if they want to get a verse from you, any of the things that have to do with the business that you're in, how can they get to you?
Right, so if you want to collab, I'm always down to do that. Or if you need studio time, I have a studio. I mix and engineer everything at a low price. Sometimes I do $35 per song. If you want to master it, it might be a little more, but I have services, and I have beats as well. But you can reach me at boo_is_ADN on Instagram. And from there, I have a link tree that links to all of my music and everything else. So everything else is on there. My Spotify is ADN J, ADN Jay. And I just released my first single called Home Will I Find. So it took a lot to release that first single. Just building up the confidence. Like it's not easy.
Yeah, sometimes people sit on songs. They'd be like, you know, it is like, why would I drop this? Who's going to listen to it? Who even wants to hear anything from me?
Like, oh, do I want to come across as this artist?
Right? Does this sound good?
So much, but I was
like, sound corny?
You know what? I like it. I like this song, and I'm gonna release it because I want people to hear it, and I'm confident in that. And it's doing good, and I can't wait to release more music. So please follow me on Spotify. I'm on all platforms. I have a lot of songs on SoundCloud too. So if you check me out on SoundCloud, ADN J, of course. I have a bunch of stuff. Some stuff I was just like playing around with, you know, it's SoundCloud, so I was just throwing stuff up there. But I have some pretty good songs up there. So feel free to check me out. YouTube, who is Aiden, same as my Instagram handle. And I hope to make some really good content for everyone soon, and just spread my message.
That's brilliant. Rise and shine, Colorado. We outside.
And thank you for having me.
Oh, I already cut it off.
I'm trying to understand, they say never second guess because first always wins. I shouldn't let a person turn the page on my book like this. So I flip the script to cursive, I don't want this to end. I need to know what's next, I want to change. Flip the coin, his heads, take a chance. This is what I'll use to my advantage. I pull up like I'm him, the man is getting his shots he rarely miss. Understand, he's a shooter for a reason, and I've been moving faster cause levels are changing. I need stamina, but don't rush it, be patient. I've been going up like opposite of the basement. Eric Foreman, still roll up, smoke decent, we faded. Seth Rogen on my own again, yeah. I'm on my own again. It's okay.